Hello, welcome to the Health In Show, an affiliate program of Homeopathy World Community. You've come to the right place to tune in and participate with your comments and questions. Love is the greatest healer of all. But sometimes, in order to change our emotions, we must take action in other spheres of our lives. We speak with experts in alternative and complementary health fields and hope you will benefit in some small or great way. Remember, you are wherever your thoughts are. Make sure your thoughts are where you want to be.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Health In Show. This is a premier show of Homeopathy World Community. Homeopathy World Community is a community for the homeopaths, by the homeopaths around the world. Every homeopath is connected with us, and it is founded by Debbie Bragg. So we remember the time when we started the Health In Show with the help of nishancommunication.com. The producer is Mr. Emnan, who is one of the person I always called the magic man is behind the show, but no show is without him. So thank you, Emnan sir, for always be there, and welcome to all of you to this premier show. Now, uh, I want to tell you that I am presently a CEO of Homeopathy World Community, and recently we have the Health In Show very regularly on the second Monday of every month. But today we missed. We are doing the show on the second Tuesday of the month, but it is not regular. From the next time, the month is going on the second Monday at 9 a.m. by Eastern Time. So Homeopathy World Community is the community who is always before homeopath. You can take a membership at homeopathyworldcommunity.com. You can write us at homeopathyworldcommunity@gmail.com. You can connect with us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. And you can see our shows on Facebook Live. So we have many shows like Health In Show, you are here, and book clubs and coffee club. So we have many activities for the we are doing for the homeopathy. So today is the special show, one point, because this is a month of April and we are celebrating World Homeopathy Day on 10th April worldwide. So the Homeopathy World Day is celebrating for the celebration of birthday of Dr. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann, who was the founder of homeopathy, and it's 270th birthday of this year. So on this birthday and this homeopathy birthday, we will connect with a speaker who is Dr. Gauri Shankar, who is a classical homeopath from India, and he is the founder of Samvedana Homeopathic Academy. So welcome, Dr. Gauri Shankar. I know you are one of the person I listen always about your lectures, and I always listen about the organ you said. So because we are on this platform where might be a many of person those do not know about the homeopathy. They might be the first time on this show because we are live. So as a disclaimer, we already said we are not prescribing any kind of medicine on this platform. We just doing the general discussion. So today we will discuss about the organon. Organon is the book wrote by Dr. Henneman sir. So first I want to ask Dr. Gauri Shankar that why Dr. Henneman sir needs the organon, why he need to write the organon, or what is actually organon? Because in today's show, I am not a homeopath. I am just a common people who want to listen you and who want to understand the organon. So welcome, Dr. Gauri Shankar.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deepak sir. And thank you so much to all of you. And thank you so much, Nishant Communication, uh, for inviting me to discuss about why organon and what is the organon, what is the importance of organon in homeopathy. First of all, uh, that you all are here to listen me about organon. So, Dr. Deepak, why organon is the most important part? So, if you understand why organon, the first and most important question is why homeopathy? Because why homeopathy? Because existing science, as per Master, existing science having all capacity to remove the symptom, like allopathy and all science having to remove the symptom. But why Master Hahnemann to change, decide to left all the existing medical science and give a totally new medical science to the world called homeopathy, because there is a basic basic fight with conscience. There's a fight between Master Hahnemann mind and conscience. Whatever I am doing with allopathy is not up to the mark. It's not for cure, because organon is a soul of, not soul of every practitioner, not homeopathy, but all practitioner having all practitioner having should know about the sound knowledge of organon, because organon having a clear principle how to practice medicine. As Dr. Hippocrates says, there's a three law of medicine. One is primer non noris. Second, treat the cause, and third is vis medimix nature. That means first, please do not harm the patient. So in organon, time to time, Master Hahnemann give clear instructions. What is the mission of a true physician? It's not a homeopathic physician. It's a true physician. And true physician, and what are the role and responsibility of the physician? First. Second, sir, what will be the ideal cure? Because everybody, every physician, why? Because they all are removing symptoms. So how we justified our cure? Because we are curing the patient. So how we justified our cure is only written in organon of medicine. We are curing patient or you are suppressing the patient. Yeah, we are creating the symptom. Then what are the general criteria for cure is also written in organ. Third, knowledge of physician. The two, three essential criteria which are very, very important for a practitioner to practice any science. First, you should know about the patient. Second, cure. And third is the knowledge of physician. That means what is to be cured in diseases. They clearly mention in organ. What is disease, what is cure, what are the role and responsibility of the doctor, and what will be the philosophical background. Because there is no medical science in the world which have their own philosophy. They are blessed. The Master Hahnemann gave a clear cut in the instruction, clear cut philosophy to practice a good homeopathy. Dr. Deepak, without organ, uh, without organ, you can't practice homeopathy. That's why organ is very, very important for us. In time to time, Master Hahnemann give clear instructions about the diseases and how to tackle the diseases with the help of organ. So, simple. For example, there's no role of heart without blood, and there's no role of blood without heart. Similarly, there's no existence of homeopathy without organ, and without homeopathy, organ is nothing, and without organ and homeopathy is nothing. Complementary to each other. That's why organ is important.
Wonderful. This is a wonderful example. So, we are talking with Dr. Gauri Shankar, who is a classical homeopath from India, and he is also a founder of Samvedana Homeopathy Academy. So we are learning about why the organelle is needed for homeopathy and why the homeopathy is needed for the organelle. So these are the vice versa questions, and you can ask your question by dialing 561-518-9773, or you can directly do a chat at nishancommunication.com/live php. So you can ask any question. We will ask with our speaker. So, Dr. Gauri Shankar, yes, you truly said that homeopathy is the only science who is having own philosophy or own structure in on which based worldwide we are accepting the rules and regulation through this organelle. Like the many religions have uh, own philosophies like Bible,
Definitely.
Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita, Quran. These are actually the organon of like a organon of homeopathy. So this have the rule. Yeah, this is a true science. But because many of the people is not knowing about the organon, so what is the actually meaning of organon? If I am a person who is never used the homeopathy, we do not know about the homeopathy. So, what is the exactly meaning of organelle?
Yes, sir. Can you
What
please repeat your question?
I told him, what is the actual meaning of organelle? Because in this show, many of the person are not a homeopath. They did not hear about the organelle. So, what is the actual meaning of organelle? Why they mean that? What are the meaning of the word of organelle? Dr. Gauri, are you listening?
Yes, sir. I'm audible? I'm audible or not?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Your internet connection,
Okay.
I think, is unstable. So if
Uh-huh.
you open any other
I'm changing
browser,
my networks. I'm
just
changing my
close it and
network.
just concentrate on the Zoom only. So what I am asking that in on this platform, many of the people are do not know about the word organelle. They never listen. They never use the homeopathy. So what is the actually meaning of organelle? Why Dr. Henneman sir give the name organelle?
Actually, organon means, sir, a simple organon means a book or a word organon arises from uh, the meaning of that organon is there's something called a path कहते हैं उसको क्या simple organon means we had clearly just I'm giving example that organon means simple that the book, the philosophy, the concept that guide you कि where to go, how to go, and what are the role and responsibility of a physician. An organ simple is a oracle like Master Hariman says clearly. I'm going to some slide that clearly define what is organ. So can I share my screen, sir? Not. Sir, I'm not. Sir, you're mute, sir. Can you unmute yourself and say?
No, no, sir. Dr. Gaurishanga, we are live, so we cannot share the slides here.
Acha, we cannot share the site. Okay. So simple organon is a oracle light. That means a light that give you a clear, luminous path where to go and what are the role and responsibility of a doctor for the patient. Organon give clear understanding what is disease and what is a person, how disease entered in your body, and what are the simple causating factor from mind and body. Everything. What will be your obstacle during curing process? जब when you cure the patient, when you cure a person, then what will be the obstacle that stop that obstacle your cure during treatment? What will be the causating factor? What will be the ailment? That means what will be the causation for a person? And and in case in homeopathy, organon give a vision. That vision, you can easily understand a patient as a whole, a person as a whole. And this is the basic difference between other medical science and homeopathy. Homeopathy always, and that type of vision given in organon teach us कि we treat the patient as a whole. We treat the patient. We're not going to treat any organ that are affected, like lungs, kidney, brain. We're going to treat a person as a whole. Why lungs only? Why kidney only? Why bone only? So all these things are given in organon, sir. And with the help of organon, we treat man in disease, not disease in man. Simple. If you are if you are hypertension, you are suffering from hypertension, then what is the reason behind hypertension? What is the reason behind sugar? And what are the basic emotion and physical body? And uh, what are the indication at the level of brain, at the level of emotion, at the level of body that indicate you are going to ill? All these things are clearly all these things are clearly mentioned in organon, how we treat the patient as a whole.
Great. So, because we are celebrating the 270th birthday of Dr. Henneman sir, and Dr. Gauri Shankar, on your background, you wrote the Master Henneman course, and this is wonderful because each and every homeopath do like this. So, I want to tell every person that Dr. Samuel Henneman is the only physician in the entire world whose birthday is celebrating for the world. Even we are celebrating the World Homeopathy Day, but we can say we are celebrating the World Homeopathy Month. April month is always going for Dr. Samuel Hahnemann in every country, in every homeopathic associations and colleges. We celebrate the birthday of Dr. Hahnemann sir. So he is the only physician in any medical system whose birthday is celebrating throughout the world. So, Dr. Gauri Shankar, you are wonderfully explain all the things. So now, is the organelle is only for the homeopaths, or anyone can read this book?
So anyone can whenever organon come in homeopathy, there's no difference. And Master Hahnemann having their own thought for every physician. It's not only for homeopathic doctor. It's for every physician, or it's for every man who is willing to treat the patient. So organon is for everyone. It's not for homeopathic doctor. It's not for allopathic doctor. It's only for every man who are willing to treat the patient. Organon having two aspects, sir. One is for treating the man. There are some clinical tips given by Master Hahnemann, how to treat the patient, how to understand the patient, what are the obstacle, and what will be the dose, what will be the repetition. These are the second. This is the essentially. This is the second part of organ. But the first and most important part of organ is how we understand what are the role and responsibility of a physician towards patient, towards suffering humanity. Number one thing, and this is for everyone. Anybody, anybody uh, anybody can care the patient. Anybody can having wish to help anyone at the level of pathological, at the level of illness. So organ is for everyone, or it's my vision, sir, and it's my belief that every doctor should understand organ first before going to treat the patient. Because once he understand organ and understanding, so organ and give a clear instructions ki what is called disease. Disease is nothing that any materials comes towards your toward contact with your body with the inhalation or ingestion, and you are suffering from that diseases. This is a whole concept. Organ give clear vision that any material things having no capacity, having no quality to affect a person unless until your body having sufficient susceptibility for that agent. Organon give clear instructions for everyone how patient become ill and what is the psychosomatic connection between any inimical pathogen towards your body. Organon give clear instructions how to live life. Organon give clear instructions what are the indication at the level of emotion. At the level of emotion, organon give clear instruction. You are going to you are suffering for particular type of diseases. Organon give clear instructions how to behave towards society. Hahnemann give clear instructions first time in all medical history of Deepak sir. Hahnemann gave clear instructions about moral remedy. There's no, there's, I hope this concept about moral remedy is the only concept given by Master Hahnemann in his Organon book. So moral remedy, physical remedy, there's a two different concept. And without sound understanding of Organon, you cannot understand what is moral remedy and what will be the beneficial criteria about giving that type of moral remedy. So Organon is for everyone, doctor. It's not for homeopathic doctor, allopathic doctor. Organon is having a role and responsibility of a true physician. Master always said true physician. Master didn't tell anywhere in Organon a true homeopathic physician. A true physician having sound knowledge of Organon. If you want to treat the humanity. So Organon for everyone. It's not restricted or not only limited to homeopathic doctor.
Great, great. Very nice. So, those who are not knowing about Dr. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann, I want to tell them he was the German physician who was an allopathic doctor first. And you are shocking by listening this that the term allopathy is coined by him. So he was the first person who coined the term allopathy. In today's era, we know the allopathy just because of him. So he was the German physician. He was a very struggling life. After when he was the physician, he saw in his practice that the treatment is too painful. The treatment is very going with the wrong way. So that motto decided him to make a new system of medicine. Then, after a huge research, he made the homeopathy. The homeopathy is for everyone. Homeopathy is less painful treatment. It is a sweet treatment. It is with the sweet pills. It is a very kind treatment where nobody hurt. And homeopathy is in the only medical system in the entire world who is connecting your physical symptom to your mental state. Like Dr. Gauri Shankar already told that if you have a hypertension, then we are not going only for the hypertension. We searching the cause, and it might be a mental state cause by searching your histories, by searching of your case. We find a single remedy and we just give a sweet pills of very small in a small doses, and it will wonder, it will go, help to cure your hypertension. So hypertension is a name of the group of just symptoms. So hypertension means the high BP. But why it is? So there is no need to take medication for the hypertension. You need to understand why the hypertension is going into the person. So Dr. Gauri Shankar has already said we are treating a person, a sick person as a whole, not a specific symptom. So we are not going to disease. Yes, disease is important. That is the another point. But in the other way, we need to know the prognosis and other things. But when we are prescribing homeopathy, we are not only thought about the disease name. So, Dr. Gauri Shankar, you are very nicely explain all the things. So, I request everyone, if you have any question, you can direct call at 561-518-9773, or you can just write your question here in chat at nishancommunication.com/live php. So you can search it by live. We are going to live, and you can write your question. We will ask from Dr. Gauri Shankar. So, Dr. Gauri Shankar, we are going for the next. Uh, how many editions are available? Is the which is the latest one of the organelle?
Oh, Master Hanman gave six editions of Organon, and there's another struggling story about editions of Organon. First edition given by Master Hahnemann, first edition of Organon given by Master Hahnemann at 1810 in Cothen. So, and is a revolutionary concept given by Master Hahnemann. So at that time, Dr. Deepak sir, this concept are not digestible to everyone. So at that time, there's a concept of okay, there's some disease is coming from some material things. They're hidden in your body, and your body will destroy by that organism. At that time, Master Hyman case ki disease is nothing. Disease is simple a thought of your patient. This is first enter in your thought uh, by immaterial being, and when disease enter in your body, and your body will respond, and there's some changes occurs in your body, and then symptoms come. That means first edition of organ medicine was written in 1810, and then after there's a sixth edition, and latest one is sixth edition, written by 1825. I hope latest one is sixth edition, and there's five more first edition, second, third. There's Leipzig, Cothen, Paris, and sixth edition is the latest one. Sixth edition having wonderful criteria about dynamic medicine, wo- wonderful concept about dynamic medicine. What is dynamic medicine? Dynamic medicine is what, and minimum dose, the concept of disease. What is the root cause of disease? And homeopathic having simple criteria with the root cause. And all these things are written in sixth edition of Organon. So there's edition, Dr. Deepak, sixth edition of Organon, written by Master Hariman, six volume.
So I thing in my mind. If Dr. Hanuman sir are living today in this life, so I think he wrote many more editions like that, or sixth one is the enough.
Yes,
What
yes, he wrote many more editions.
many more edition? Yes. So Dr. Hanuman sir was a visionary physician. He was a person who is not a physician only. He was a good poet. He was a good clinician. He was a good chemistry chemistry teacher. So I know her innovations in the chemistry, that he was the first person who solubate the mercury. And that's why we are having the mercury solubilus. So he is the only chemist at that time who he solved the solution to mercury. So this is the wonderful. He was the person he can do each and everything. So in today's era, everything is changed and chemical world is here. Many food are altered and environment are altered. Everything is altered. The thought process. But I remember I when I read the organelle, he beautifully written in each segment, those are working still today. So you cannot cancel any chapter of that organelle. So one more thing, Dr. Gauri Shankar, and
Yes, sir, yes,
organelle is divided in aphorism.
yes, sir.
Like so these are not divided in the chapters, but a aphorism is like a big chapter.
Yes, each
So
aphorism is a
he,
very big chapter, sir. And
he
each
wrote a
aphorism having
small
their
He wrote a small aphorism, but it is a big book. So
big book.
we need to understand every each word. If he wrote if he wrote the if, it has the significance, it has the complete line. So the small lines are there, but it is a book. So it was beautifully written by him in a small way. So what you want to say if Dr. Henneman sir are living today? How many editions he wrote? Even 60, 600, or many more? I know, do not know, but I think 60 he will be written till today.
Definitely,
So
sir, because there's a medical science and the mystery of life. Both are both having no limitations, sir. And Master Hahnemann is the only man who tried to understand the mystery of pathology, and he gave clear instructions how to break that mystery with the help of organ. Why are lungs? Why some person, you know, the very good examples are, okay, if disease is due to some pathogen or some material agency, then material agency is everywhere. Then why one person are affected and other person are not affected by that material agency? What is the mystery behind this? And why one person are affected with same bacteria and why the other person is not affected by the same bacteria? Why a person suffering from some particular diseases, then why that disease affect their stomach and same pathogen affect other person bone? What is the mystery behind this? Pathogen is same, person is same, environment is same. Then why there's a two different type of pathology given by same agent? What is the mystery behind this? All these mystery are beautifully solved. Indication of that mystery to solve all these phenomena given in organ of medicine, sir. So if Master Hahnemann alive, it's it's a pleasure, sir. Even the thinking of this concept will thrill my mind to Master Hahnemann if alive. There's altogether a different story of homeopathy. Homeopathy will be the leading science, sir, because he's the man who is the one of the strong pillar about the strong pillar of medical science. There's a four type of pillar of medical science. One is called observer. That is called by this observer. The pillar of observer observation is goes to Ma- Hippocrates, sir. Hippocrates is a good observer, good assailer is Dr. Gallen, and one of the most important pillar of the medical science is the good experimenter. Then Master Hahnemann is a good experimenter. He is the only man who experiment the science and who proved the science in his one life. He experimented, he proved, and found result from that own experiment in a living form. So that's why organon is rational. Organon of medicine is the soul of every physician. We should follow organon in each acute or chronic pathology, mental emotion. Everything is given in organon. How to treat the eh, emotion, how to treat the physical pathology, how to treat the diabetes, how to treat the PCOD, everything is given in organon. Master Hahnemann clearly says, if the physician clearly perceives what is to be cured in diseases, this is the first and most important vision given by Master Hahnemann. If the physician clearly perceives what is to be cured in diseases, that means a person suffering from typhoid, then what is to be cured in typhoid? We're not going to cure typhoid. What is to be cured in typhoid? And this what is to be cured is and how we cure everything is given in organon, sir. So if Master Hahnemann is alive, there's so many additions, sir, and we are blessed.
Great. Yes, we are blessed. And in last week, I also asked this question in my study group. So everyone is said that it is a minimum of 600 addition will be there if sir is alive. So definitely, Dr. Hahnemann sir was the only person who proved the homeopathy on the human beings. This is the only medical science in entire world in which the medicine is having the proving on the human bodies, not on the animals. So what we are taking in the world, the all medication are experimented on the animals, not on the humans. So homeopathy can understand your mind also. So where the mind is coming from the proving. If when Dr. Henman was doing the proving or where we are doing the proving, we have the exact symptom, either the
Yes.
physical, either the mind, the mental state are there. So what is the exact meaning of that? That a physical symptom is connected with the mental state. This is the example. If a person is coming with a fever and have the many irritability, a huge irritability there, the remedy are different. If he's a calm person during the high grade fever, the medicine are different. If he want to run, the remedy is different. If he want to sleep down, the remedy is different. So that means that on each and every totality of the symptom, medicine, the remedy is changed. So this is only happen in homeopathy, and this is a beautiful science which have the individual. No other medical science having the concept of individuality. I'm right, Dr. Gauri Shankar?
Individuality, sir. Definitely,
Yeah.
sir. Individuality, sir. And homeopathy having our own concept of individuality, sir. And individuality means how we behave with same thing. What is the difference? Because you clearly say, sir, and Master Hahnemann clearly mentioned in section of mental diseases the state of disposition of the patient chiefly determine the selection of a homeopathic remedy. The state of disposition. That means at that time, what is the predominant emotion during that pathology, behavior at the level of mind and body. You know, our prescription, it changes how the thirst of the patient. Patient drinks a lot of water at a time, or take a sip water. This is the small thing, but a remedy are changes. And that indication can cure any pathology in the world if the disposition is matched at the level of mind and body. So homeopathy having a diversity, sir. Homeopathy having a lot of remedy, a lot of options. So this is the beauty of homeopathy. You treat a patient as per their behavior, as per their emotion, as per their physical activity, like, dislike, desire, aversion, character of stool, character of urine, what are the emotion, will, our moral, our intellect, occupational behavior, social domestic relationship, sexual activity. All these things are very, very, very important in the treatment of the patient. Not only antibiotics, antipyretic, antiseptic. This is a small thing. The homeopathy having a bigger criteria and bigger options to treat the homeopathy, treat the patient in homeopathy. Even character of your hair, the structure of our nose, the structure of our ears can usually differentiate a person to a person in their particular type of pathology, and this type of difference will give clear indication about your remedy. So this is the beauty of homeopathy, sir.
Yes,
Homeopathy having a lot of option. It's not
yes,
one thing. If patient is suffering from bacteria, then we have to give antibiotic only. We have a lot of options, sir. We give thousands of remedy for that bacteria. And the other medical science having one option: antibiotic, antiseptic, antipyretic, antipsychotic, antidepressant. Our system is totally different. We treat the patient as per the nature's law of cure. We have a lot of options. And we treat the patient with the help of nature. We restore the patient. Actually, we cure the patient. And in homeopathy, sir, one more thing is the only pathy and in organon give clear instructions what is the actual criteria of cure. There's no medical science then define cure. We are the only physician in the world can define the removal of the symptom, can define the cure also. And the cure is, as per Master Hariman, the cure is rapid, gentle, permanent restoration of health. This three word is only justified in homeopathy. There's no medical science that can treat the patient with the help of rapid, gentle, permanent cure. We give patient rapid, gentle, permanent. And this is only homeopathy and with the help of organ.
yes. And in short, a very minute symptom can be a very minute for you, but for a homeopath, this might be a big symptom. So,
Exactly, sir.
if you connect with an homeopath anywhere around the world, you just explain each and everything in your mind. So, do not hesitate to share with your homeopath, share your each and every symptom. And yes, the observation is also a good part only in homeopath. And I remember Dr. Henneman sir is the only person who wrote about the medical observer. So it was wonderfully written how a physician will observe what he will observe. So it is a very necessary to observation. So everything you want to share with the homeopath, because homeopath is the only physician who is listening you each and every time for a long time. So homeopathy is based on nature's law, as Dr. Gauri Shankar has said. So Dr. Gauri Shankar, which edition is favorite for you? Is it fourth one, fifth one, or sixth one? Which is your favorite one?
My favorite is sixth one, sir. Latest one.
Okay, yes. Okay, because it is the last edition written by Dr. Hanyan sir, so it is a favorite for each and everyone, every homeopath. Yes, Dr. Gauri Shankar is truly said this is not only for the homeopath, even every physician should read this organon for the rules of the physician. Yes, you can they can skip the homeopathy part, but every physician need this book. So, Dr. Gauri Shankar, if you have any uh, chance to write an organon, what you will change? Dr. Gauri Shankar, are you listening?
Okay. I'm audible, sir? I'm audible?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, always complete in itself. I'm too small to change master's wording, sir. But if there is some chance to change the master words, uh, I change some sequence. I want to put aphorism 6 is as a aphorism 1, unprejudiced observer. And this is the most important learning from Organon to myself. You always be unprejudiced. That means if you are prejudiced, be biased. It's a changing process. Life fix. We change life. Life is ever changing process. Nature is ever changing process. So if we become prejudiced, that means we are not go with the flow of nature. So and there's organ is complete in itself. It's already a good medical book, sir. And if I want to change, then I change 6 aphorism to aphorism 1. Nothing else, sir.
Great, great. So, this is beautiful that you think about to change and you think about the corrections. So this is a phenomena, is a human character. So do not worry about it. We cannot delete any single word from the organelle. We can edit it. We can just change the sequencing according to us, because
Yes,
in
because
organelle,
master is it, sir. They're not.
everything he wrote is a fixed and nobody can delete it. Even after about 240 years, nobody can change. So the word are the fixed for each and everything. He wrote very perfectly. He was the thinker who planned the future in that era. So now today, Organon is the only book who is just going equal to the books. Those are very perfectly behaving in this era, because we have the same medication pattern. The main symptoms are of each and every medication. Like if at the time the medicine is having the irritability, in today's era there is the same irritability. So this is the perfect one. So Dr. Gauri Shankar, for a person who is not a homeopath, who is never used in homeopathy, what you should advise for all the persons about the homeopathy? What is your message?
Sir, a person who is not using homeopathy, right, sir? So what I advise them to. So can you repeat your question, sir?
If
I'm not
if
actually understand your question.
in this world, many of the person is not knowing about homeopathy, they never hear about homeopathy, they never read about homeopathy. So, what is your message to those person who never listen about the homeopathy?
Simple, sir. Simple. Uh, if you're not listening homeopathy, sir, so first go and learn about homeopathy. Just simple, sir. Today, nowadays, information is on a tip. Just Google what is homeopathy and how homeopathy is very, very, very uh, popular, and what is the history of development of homeopathy. Who is Master Honeyman? Why Master Honeyman give left that MBBS MD practice at that time, and he adopted homeopathy. So if you're not listening about homeopathy, go and search the word homeopathy, search the word organ, search the word Master Honeyman. Then you clearly understand homeopathy is how superior, and why
Sure.
homeopathy is adopted by a MBBS MD doctor.
Yes, very nice. Very nice. And my message is if you want to read, you do not want to read, you do not want to listen about the homeopathy. So I request each and everyone, if you have any kind of illness, you just use the homeopathy. You will feel the difference. What is it? So use the homeopathy for any kind of sickness. So if you are healthy, you are
Exactly.
good. If you are a little bit sick, you just go with the homeopathy and take a sweet pills, and you will feel the difference in a few seconds also. So homeopathy is never slow. Homeopathy is very fast treatment. So this is wonderful session, Dr. Gauri Shankar. I am very thankful that you are here at Health in Show by Homeopathy World Community. Homeopathy World Community is a community who is for homeopaths, by the homeopaths, is founded by David Brack. We have website homeopathyworldcommunity.com. We have the Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube channels, and everything we have. So you can just hashtag SWC anywhere and you can get each and every information. Yes, website is a little bit in under construction. It will live very soon. So it is in regular updates. So on this platform, this is nishancommunication.com. I am highly thankful to Amran sir, who is always be there since Health In started. He is with us. He is working like a magic man. I always be thankful to him. I always remember Debbie Brock in my heart. And I request every homeopath to join Homeopathy World Community. You can join, again, I repeat, homeopathyworldcommunity.com. You can write us at homeopathyworldcommunity@gmail.com, and you can connect with either our social media. So thank you so much, Dr. Gauri Shankar again, and thank you so much each and everyone who is listening the show. And thank you, Anand sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. If you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program in its entirety or download an MP3 audio file of it in the archives section at nissancommunications.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Sponsored by StreamingGear.com and DeltaForce.net.